good morning, sorry, good afternoon and assalamu alaikum students. Can you hear me all? Good afternoon and assalamu alaikum everybody. Can you hear me beta? Good afternoon and assalamu alaikum. Kindly reply me. Can you hear me? Nobody is replying me. Beta, you will tell me that can you hear me or not? Then I will start my lecture. Okay, Rabia. Okay, so let's start the lecture now. Acha. Today we are having our English language class, and you all know that why we are having our English language class today, because obviously your English literature journals are given to us for checking. Today was the day for the submission of your English literature journals, and you are going to take your English language journals back. Okay, your English literature journals are with the teachers now, and your English language journals are being given to you for your English language assignments. So today is our English language class. Today is our English language class, and what we are going to do today, what we are studying today, let's see what we are going to do. Okay, today we have lecture number 23. Today we have lecture number 23, and it's lecture of English language. And topic is future tense voices. Okay, if you remember when Miss Aksa was teaching you, she has completed voices of present tense and past tense, but future tense was left. Okay, so you people have already done the voices of future present tense and past tense, but your future tense was remaining. So we are going to take a start from future tense. Today we are going to take the lecture of, I'm going to conduct a lecture of voices future tense, because this was the thing that was remaining. So we are going to take a start from future tense voices. Okay, first of all, we are going to study passive voice of future tense rules. What are the rules? We have to study first what are the rules for future tense, future indefinite tense. Okay, first of all, we are going to study the rules of changing future indefinite tense from active into passive voice. Walaikum salam, Zayan beta. Okay, I hope everybody has written attendance also. As soon as you join the class, फौरन क्लास को ज्वाइन करते ही you are supposed to write your present, and after writing present then kindly focus on your lecture. Okay, after writing present in the chat box, kindly focus on your lecture after writing present. I hope those who are here right now, they all have written their present in the chat box. Okay, so what I was telling you, today you are having your lecture of passive voice of future indefinite tense, because Miss Aksa has taught you about the voices of present tense and past tense, but your future tense was remaining. So we are going to take a start from voices of future indefinite tense. Okay, let's read the rule now. Rules of active and passive voice shows that helping verb will, shall plus ded is used with third form of verb for making passive voice of future indefinite tense. अच्छा, ये बात आपको सबको पता है कि when we change an active into passive voice, which form of verb do we use? We always use third form of verb. Whenever we change an active into passive voice of any tense, either past, present or future, we always are supposed to use third form of verb. In case of negative sentences, not is added after. Is it clear, Alicia? Kindly check your sound settings, beta. Okay. In case of negative sentences, not is added after helping verb and before be. बेटा ये रूल आपने सब में याद रखना है कि when we are doing future tense of negative sentences, when we are changing an active sentence into passive voice of future indefinite tense, and if the sentence is negative, if the sentence is negative, then you have to use not before the helping, after the helping verb and before the. Okay, in all types of sentences, positive, negative and interrogative, third form of verb is used. Acha, what we have studied till now, the first rule is we have to use third form of verb. Either the sentence is positive, negative or interrogative, but when we change that active into passive voice, we always have to change, we always have to use third form of verb. In passive voice, we always use third form of verb. Okay, now if the sentence is negative, where do we use not? Not will be added after the helping verb and before BED. Kindly इसको याद रखिए बेटा, not is added after helping verb and before be. Not is added after helping verb and before be. ठीक है? For example, helping verb is will or shall. Okay, so I will add not after helping verb, will not, shall not, and after writing not, what I will write now? I will write be, B-E-B. Till here, I hope it is clear. Let's move forward. Okay, types of sentence. Types of sentence, rules of making future indefinite active voice and rules of converting future indefinite tense active to passive voice. Okay, first of all, we are talking about positive sentences. What will be the structure of active voice? Subject, helping verb will or shall, first form of verb, ऑब्जेक्ट एंड फुल स्टॉप। आप सबको पता है कि इन फ्यूचर इंडेफिनिट टेंस इन एक्टिव वॉइस वी यूज फर्स्ट फॉर्म ऑफ वर्ब, बट when active changes into passive voice, which form of verb do we use? We always use third form of verb. When we change an active into passive voice, we always use third form of verb. Now, what will be the structure? कन्वर्ट ऑब्जेक्ट टू सब्जेक्ट। सबसे पहला स्टेप होता है कि सब्जेक्ट टेक्स ऑब्जेक्ट ऑफ प्लेस ऑफ ऑब्जेक्ट एंड ऑब्जेक्ट टेक्स प्लेस ऑफ सब्जेक्ट। ओके, आफ्टर दैट helping verb will or shall, then BED, then third form of verb by, and now subject to object plus remaining part of sentence and full stop. This is the structure of positive sentence. Now if we have negative sentence, first of all subject plus will or shall plus not plus first form of verb plus object and full stop. But when we change this active into passive voice, do you remember the first step is subject takes the place of object and object takes place of subject. So this is the first step, object to subject, then helping verb will or shall प्लस नॉट। मैंने आपको अभी पीछे बताया था कि हेल्पिंग वर्ब के बाद यू विल यूज नॉट आफ्टर एडिंग हेल्पिंग वर्ब एंड बिफोर बी, बीईबी। वही चीज मैं यहाँ फॉलो कर रही हूँ कि आफ्टर राइटिंग हेल्पिंग वर्ब विल और शैल आई विल एड नॉट, देन बीईबी, देन थर्ड फॉर्म ऑफ वर्ब by, convert subject to object, remaining part of sentence and then full stop. Now interrogative sentence, हमें सबको पता है कि जब भी हम लोगों ने कोई स्टेटमेंट इंटेरोगेटिव बनानी होती है तो हम उस टेंस का जो हेल्पिंग वर्ब होता है सबसे पहले लेकर आते हैं। ठीक है, तो ऑब्वियसली व्हाट आर द हेल्पिंग वर्ब्स ऑफ फ्यूचर टेंस? दे आर विल और शैल। तो सबसे पहले विल और शैल आ जाएगा। उसके बाद सब्जेक्ट, देन फर्स्ट फॉर्म ऑफ वर्ब, देन ऑब्जेक्ट एंड क्वेश्चन मार्क. बेटा प्लीज कीप इट इन योर माइंड दैट इन passive voice, when we change an active into passive voice, interrogative statement always remain interrogative. Interrogative sentence always remain interrogative. So now see the structure. सबसे पहले आएगा helping verb, will or shall. Then we will convert the object to subject, then be, then third form of verb by, then we will convert subject to object, remaining part of sentence and question mark. अभी जब हम लोग आगे examples करेंगे, it will be more clear to you. The problem is you have to understand this thing, that what are the structures basically. अगर हम पॉजिटिव सेंटेंस की बात करें तो जब हम पैसिव में करेंगे, पहला स्टेप हमारा होगा कि हमने ऑब्जेक्ट को सब्जेक्ट में चेंज करना है. ठीक है, यानी कि ऑब्जेक्ट जो है वो सब्जेक्ट की जगह पे आ जाएगा. देन हेल्पिंग वर्ब, अगर हम फ्यूचर टेंस की बात करें तो हेल्पिंग वर्ब विल बी विल और शैल. Then after writing helping verb, we will have be, B-E-D, then third form of verb, then convert subject to object, remaining part of sentence और full stop. अच्छा, अब अगर हम नेगेटिव सेंटेंसेस की बात करें तो सबसे पहला स्टेप वही होगा कि ऑब्जेक्ट को सब्जेक्ट में कन्वर्ट करना है. उसके बाद हेल्पिंग वर्ब विल और शेल. अब क्योंकि ये नेगेटिव सेंटेंसेस है तो वी विल ऐड नॉट. You will always add not after the helping verb. Okay. इसके बाद be, be, not be plus third form of verb by. Now convert subject to object, remaining part of the sentence and full stop. Now interrogative sentences. Obviously, whenever we make any sentence interrogative, we always use helping verb first. Obviously, अगर future tense की बात हो रही है तो will shall पहले आ जाएगा. Then we will convert object to subject, be, third form of verb, convert subject to object, remaining part of the sentence and question mark. वही सब कुछ वही है, सिर्फ will और shall पहले आ जाएगा helping verb, क्योंकि we have to make this sentence interrogative. Okay, let's move towards our examples. They will shout slogans during strike period. Okay, पहला स्टेप क्या होगा? Obviously, we will change our subject into object. Okay, सबसे पहले जो है हमारे पास object जो है वो subject में change हो जाएगा. So they will shout out slogans during the strike period. Slogans will come first. They हमारे पास subject है. They is subject, will is helping verb, shout is main verb, and slogans is object. Okay, so during strike period is the extra part of the sentence, remaining part of the sentence. पहला स्टेप वही होगा कि सब्जेक्ट ऑब्जेक्ट की जगह पे और ऑब्जेक्ट सब्जेक्ट की जगह पे चला जाएगा. तो हमारे पास ऑब्जेक्ट क्या है? स्लोगन्स इज द ऑब्जेक्ट. तो हम लोग यहाँ पे पहले लेकर आएंगे स्लोगन्स. अच्छा, अब क्योंकि ये फ्यूचर इंडेफिनिट टेंस है तो इसके बाद हमने हेल्पिंग वर्ब लगाना है विल, और आफ्टर हेल्पिंग वर्ब वी हैव टू ऐड बी. स्लोगन्स विल बी. थर्ड फॉर्म ऑफ वर्ब, मैंने आपको पहले भी बताया है कि इन पैसिव वॉइस वी ऑलवेज यूज थर्ड फॉर्म ऑफ वर्ब. We always use third form of verb in passive voice. Slogans will be shouted by. अच्छा, अब ये जो they है ये ऑब्जेक्ट की जगह पे आ गया. By them. Slogans will be shouted by them. Now remaining part of the sentence, during strike period and full stop. Okay, I will discharge my duties honestly. I subject है, will helping verb है, discharge main verb है और my duties object है. Honestly remaining part of the sentence है. पहला स्टेप सब्जेक्ट ऑब्जेक्ट की जगह पे और ऑब्जेक्ट सब्जेक्ट की जगह पे चला जाएगा. ठीक है, हमने इनकी जगह चेंज कर दी. तो व्हाट इज ऑब्जेक्ट? ऑब्जेक्ट इज my duties. Object is my duties. So I will take start from my duties. My duties. Up helping verb will, be. My duties will be. Third form of verb discharge. my duties will be discharged by, अब सब्जेक्ट आई जो है वो ऑब्जेक्ट की जगह पे चला गया, by me, my duties will be discharged by me honestly. Will he not abuse anybody? अच्छा, अब ये इंटेरोगेटिव सेंटेंस, सारे रूल्स वही रहेंगे, सब्जेक्ट ऑब्जेक्ट की जगह पे, ऑब्जेक्ट सब्जेक्ट की जगह पे, विल हेल्पिंग वर्ब, बी ई बी, थर्ड फॉर्म ऑफ वर्ब, सिर्फ एक चेंज है, वो क्या है, वी हैव टू यूज हेल्पिंग वर्ब फर्स्ट टू मेक इट इंटेरोगेटिव. ओके, अच्छा, will is helping verb, he is subject, abuse is main verb, and anybody is remaining part of the sentence. सबसे पहले we will use helping verb, will. Okay, now anybody will come first, object. Okay, he is the subject and anybody is the object. The object will come first. Will anybody not be abused by him? Question mark. I shall not help selfish persons. Okay. I object की जगह और selfish persons subject की जगह. Selfish persons will not be helped by me. She will seek my advice in all circumstances. She is subject, will is helping verb, seek is main verb, and my advice is object. Obviously, subject will go towards the place of object and object will come towards the place of subject. It will take start from my advice. My advice will be, okay, third form of seek is sought. Okay, my advice will be sought by her in all circumstances. She will disclose all the secrets of her brother. She is subject, will is helping verb, disclose is main verb, and all the secrets of her brother is object. So we will take start from all the secrets of her brother will be disclosed by her. Now, I will reward my family for making me proud of them. Okay, I is subject, will is helping verb, reward is main verb, and my family is object. So we will take start from my family. My family will be rewarded by me for making me proud of them. For making me proud of them is the extra part of the sentence, remaining part of the sentence. My family will be rewarded by me for making me proud of them. Okay, is future indefinite tense clear? Kindly tell me in chat box. Is future indefinite tense passive voice clear to all of you? Class 9, hurry up. Any question? Any confusion? Beta, all the rules are same. Okay? Third form of verb we use. Subject takes the place of object and object takes the place of subject. Will or shall helping verb will be used. Be will be used. Interrogative sentence बनाने के लिए helping verb will come first. Only Nida Sheikh has replied me. What about other students? What they are doing? Alishba, Abiha, Adil, Ahmad. Is this clear? Future indefinite tense. Should we move forward? Okay. Okay. Any question, any confusion that you want to ask me? Because I'm moving forward now. Should we move forward? Okay. So let's move forward. Okay. Now we have passive voice of future perfect tense. Now we have passive voice of future perfect tense. पीछे हमने क्या पढ़ा था? That was future in definite tense, and now we are going to have passive voice of future perfect tense. Okay. Rules of active and passive voice shows that helping verb will, shall plus have plus being is used. the third form of verb for making passive voice of future perfect tense. अच्छा, future indefinite tense में कौन से helping verbs use हो रहे थे जरा देखिए, will, shall, be and third form of verb. Future indefinite tense में what were the helping verbs we were using? We were using will, shall, we were using will, shall, be and third form of verb. And now in future perfect tense, what helping verbs we are using? We are using will, shall plus have plus been. Will, shall plus have plus been and third form of verb. Okay, in case of negative sentences, not कहाँ आएगा? आप लोग अक्सर ये गलती करते हैं कि आप लोग गलत जगह पे नॉट लगाते हैं, जिसकी वजह से आपका पूरा सेंटेंस रॉन्ग हो जाता है. अगर हम फ्यूचर इंडेफिनिट टेंस की बात करें तो फ्यूचर इंडेफिनिट टेंस में नॉट विल बी एडेड आफ्टर राइटिंग हेल्पिंग वर्ब will और shall. अब अगर हम फ्यूचर परफेक्ट टेंस की बात करें तो where we will add not. In case of negative sentence, not is added between will, shall and have been. प्लीज बेटा इस चीज को बहुत केयरफुली सुनिए कि फ्यूचर परफेक्ट टेंस में हम नॉट का इजाफा कहाँ करते हैं? We always add not between will and have been. Will have been या shall have been, इन दोनों के बीच में नॉट आएगा. अच्छा, अगर फ्यूचर इंडेफिनिट टेंस की बात करें तो वहां पे मैंने आपको क्या बताया था कि कहां पर आएगा नॉट? इट विल बी आफ्टर राइटिंग विल और शेल, नॉट देन बीईडी. विल नॉट बी और शेल नॉट बी. बट इफ आई एम टॉकिंग अबाउट फ्यूचर परफेक्ट टेंस तो यहाँ पे नॉट का इस्तेमाल कहाँ होगा? विल हैव बीन के बीच में या शेल हैव बीन के बीच में. फॉर एग्जाम्पल, will not have been या shall not have been. Okay, and in case of interrogative sentence, will or shall comes in the starting of the sentence. यही बात मैंने आपको पहले भी बताई कि interrogative sentences बनाने के लिए helping verb always comes first. Helping verb always comes first in the starting of the sentence, and place of have been remains before third form of verb. Before using third form of verb, we will remains before third form of verb. In all types of sentences, positive, negative and interrogative, third form of verb is used in passive voice. बेटा मैं दोबारा बता रही हूँ कि कुछ रूल्स ऐसे हैं जो सारे टेंसेस में सेम है. फॉर एग्जाम्पल, subject takes place of object and object takes place of subject. Third form of verb is used. Be by is used. And in case of interrogative sentence, helping verb comes first. ये वो रूल्स है जो तमाम टेंसेस में present, past, future, they will remain same. Okay, they will remain same. But now, according to the tenses, in future indefinite tense, which form of verb do we use when we change active into passive voice? We always use third form of verb. नेगेटिव बनाने के लिए नॉट का इस्तेमाल करेंगे और इंटेरोगेटिव बनाने के लिए हेल्पिंग वर्ब कम्स फर्स्ट. ओके, नाउ सी द स्ट्रक्चर्स. Structure: positive, negative and interrogative. First of all, we are talking about positive future perfect tense. Subject, will, shall, have, third form of verb and object. Now, when we will change into passive voice, how it goes? First step, convert object to subject. Then will, shall, helping verb will, shall, have, been. Now, third form of verb, by, up, convert subject to object plus remaining part of the sentence and full stop. Now, negative, active voice में subject, will, shall, not, have verb, third form of verb and object, but we will change this negative into passive voice. The first step will be convert object to subject. Then helping verb will, shall. After writing will, shall, मैंने आपको अभी बताया कि will, shall not कहाँ आएगा? will have been के बीच में या shall have been के बीच में. So will or shall not have been, third form of verb by, plus convert subject to object and remaining part of the sentence. Now, interrogative sentence, as I told you earlier as well, whenever we make any interrogative sentence, helping verb always comes first. Okay, so we will follow the same rule. If we are talking about future tense, so obviously helping verb will be will or shall. Then convert object to subject. Then have been, third form of verb, by, subject to object, remaining part of the sentence, and question mark. Okay? Any confusion in the structure of these three, positive, negative, and interrogative? You just have to learn the rules. Okay, what are the rules and what are the helping verbs we are going to use according to the tenses? For example, if I talk about future indefinite tense, the helping verb will be or shall be plus third form of verb. If I talk about future perfect tense, what are the helping verbs? The helping verbs are will have been or shall have been plus third form of verb. If I talk about negative sentence of future indefinite tense, where I will add not, will not be. And if I talk about negative sentences of future perfect tense, it will be will not have been or shall not have been. Not कहाँ आएगा? Shall और have been के बीच में या will और have been के बीच में. Is it clear? Kindly tell me in chat box. Are these structures clear? Hurry up. जल्दी से बताइए कि ये स्ट्रक्चर्स आपको क्लियर हो गए बेटा? Any confusion, any question that you want to ask? Should we move forward? Okay, so let's move forward. Okay, now we have examples of future perfective. These all are the active voices and these all are the passive voices. How we are going to change them? We are going to follow the same rules that I have told you in my previous slides. Okay, they will have taken all precautions. They is subject, will have is helping verb, taken is main verb, and all precautions is object. The first step will be subject will take the place of object and object will come at the place of subject. It means we are going to take a start from all precautions. All precautions. Acha, now we have to use helping verb. Now we have to use helping verb. All precautions will have been taken by them. All precautions will have been taken by them. Okay. America will have formulated new policy on terrorism. America will have formulated new policy on terrorism. Okay. Now, America is subject, will have is helping verb, formulated is main verb, and new policy on terrorism is object. So, I will take start from new policy on terrorism. New policy on terrorism. Acha. Now, helping verb. What helping verb I have to use? It will be will have been. New policy on terrorism will have been third form of verb formulated by America, because America is subject and subject will take place of object. New policy on terrorism will have been formulated by America. Ali will have learned all alphabets. Ali is subject, will have is helping verb, learned is main verb, all alphabets is object. So I will take start from all alphabets because all alphabets is subject and it will take place of is object and it will take place of subject. All alphabets. Now, what will be the next step? Next step will be the use of helping verb. all alphabets will have been learned. All alphabets will have been learned by Ali. She will have refused to marry a greedy person. She will have refused to marry a greedy person. She is subject, will have is helping verb, refused is main verb. Okay, to marry a greedy person is basically object. So I will take start from object. Object will go towards the subject and she will come towards the place of object. Okay. A greedy person will have been refused by her to marry. Basically, to marry is the remaining part of the sentence. Okay, so we will follow the same rules. A greedy person will have been refused by her to marry. Will the monkeys have damaged our plants? Okay, now it's an interrogative sentence. Now we are towards interrogative sentence, and I have told you that whenever we make any sentence interrogative, we always use helping verb first. Okay, so will is the helping verb here. The monkeys are subject. Damaged is have is also helping verb. Damaged is main verb and our plants is object. Obviously, अगर आप देखें सारे rules वही हैं. Only the difference is to make it interrogative, helping verb will come first. So what will be the helping verb? Helping verb will be will. अब ये helping verb लगाने के बाद बाकी सारे rules अपनी जगह पे हैं. सब्जेक्ट को ऑब्जेक्ट की जगह पे लेके जाना है, ऑब्जेक्ट को सब्जेक्ट की जगह पे लेके जाना है और थर्ड फॉर्म ऑफ वर्ब यूज करनी है एंड क्वेश्चन मार्क आल्सो. एंड रिपीटिंग क्लास 9 in passive active passive voice interrogative sentence always remains interrogative. When we change an active into passive voice कहीं ऐसा नहीं होता कि वो interrogative खत्म हो जाता है. No. If it is interrogative in active, it will remain interrogative in passive also. So will our plants, क्योंकि our plants object है and object will take the place of subject. Will our plants have been damaged by the monkeys and question mark. Class 9, if you will not use question mark, your 0.5 marks will be deducted. I'm telling you. Please be very particular in your classwork. Also, if you will not use question mark, your 0.5 marks I will deduct in your classwork. Okay. Will you not have joined again English classes? This is interrogative sentences. Interrogative sentence. यानी कि ये interrogative भी है और not भी इसमें आया हुआ है तो ये negative भी है. It is called interrogative sentence या interrogative negative sentence because ये interrogative सवालिया भी है और इसमें not है तो ये negative भी है. How we are going to change it into passive voice? Will helping verb, you is subject, not have helping verb, joined main verb, English classes object. Obviously, we will take start from English classes because English classes is subject and it will go towards the subject. लेकिन क्योंकि ये interrogative भी है तो helping verb पहले आएगा. And what is the helping verb? Helping verb is will. Okay. Will English classes not have been joined by you again? Please बेटा kindly see the placement of not here. आप लोग बहुत गलती कर देते हैं. आप लोग पता क्या करते हैं? आप लोग इस तरीके से करेंगे. Will English classes have not been? No. कभी भी ऐसा नहीं होगा. और से देखिए कि कैसे मैंने यहाँ पे नॉट का इस्तेमाल किया है कि पहले मैंने इंटेरोगेटिव बनाने के लिए हेल्पिंग वर्ब का इस्तेमाल किया, उसके बाद में सब्जेक्ट को ऑब्जेक्ट की जगह पे और ऑब्जेक्ट को सब्जेक्ट की जगह पर लेकर आई. इंग्लिश क्लासेस, नाउ आई हैव यूज्ड नॉट हैव बीन. मैंने आपको बताया था ना कि इंटेरोगेटिव नेगेटिव सेंटेंसेस में नॉट कहाँ आएगा? विल हैव बीन के बीच में नॉट आएगा या shall have been के बीच में not आएगा, ये बनेगा will not have been या shall not have been. Is it clear? So will English classes not have been joined by you again? अच्छा, अब मुझे बताइए, इज इट क्लियर? जल्दी से बताइए मुझे, वॉइसेस क्लियर हुए आपको फ्यूचर इंडेफिनिट और फ्यूचर परफेक्ट के? आई एम वेटिंग. Okay, any confusion that you want to ask? Hurry up, you can ask me, beta. Anybody want to ask something? Any question? Okay, Abhiya, I'm repeating the last sentence now. Will you not have joined again English classes? अब आप गौर से सुने, इसमें will is helping verb, you is subject, have is helping verb, joined is main verb, English classes is object. तो सबसे पहले तो हमें ये देखना है कि ये सेंटेंस नेगेटिव भी है क्योंकि इसमें नॉट आया हुआ है, और इंटेरोगेटिव भी है क्योंकि हेल्पिंग वर्ब वी हैव यूज्ड फर्स्ट. तो अब हमें इसको बहुत केयरफुली चेंज करना है. कैसे होगा? सबसे पहले तो हम हेल्पिंग वर्ब बाहर लेकर आएंगे. क्यों लेकर आएंगे? बिकॉज ये इंटेरोगेटिव सेंटेंस है और हमें इसको इंटेरोगेटिव ही रखना है. तो फर्स्ट सेंटेंस इज इंटेरोगेटिव, हेल्पिंग वर्ब विल. अच्छा, अब वही रूल होगा, इंग्लिश क्लासेस सब्जेक्ट है तो इसको हम ऑब्जेक्ट है तो इसको हमें सब्जेक्ट की जगह पे लेकर आ जाना है, यानी कि यू की जगह इंग्लिश क्लासेस आ जाएगा, विल इंग्लिश क्लासेस. अच्छा, अब आपने देखा यहाँ पे हमारे पास यू के बाद नॉट है, तो ऑब्वियसली अब मैंने भी तो इंग्लिश क्लासेस के बाद नॉट लगाने ना, क्योंकि ये नेगेटिव भी है, नेगेटिव भी बनाना है बाय एडिंग नॉट. ठीक है, इसमें से नॉट बाहर नहीं निकाल सकती वरना गलत हो जाएगा मेरा सेंटेंस. अगर ये इंटेरो नेगेटिव है तो इसको मैंने इंट्रो नेगेटिव ही रखना है. सो फर्स्ट स्टेप हेल्पिंग वर्ब पहले आएगा, आफ्टर दैट चेंज ऑफ ऑब्जेक्ट इनटू सब्जेक्ट, यानी कि इंग्लिश क्लासेस को मैं यहाँ लेकर आ गई. अब क्योंकि यहाँ पे नॉट हैव है तो मैंने भी यहाँ पे नॉट हैव लगा दिया, लेकिन मैं अब इसको जब पैसिव में चेंज करूंगी तो ये बन जाएगा नॉट हैव बीन, यानी कि बीन का इजाफा भी करना है पैसिव वॉइस में. will English classes not have been, उसके बाद थर्ड फॉर्म ऑफ वर्ब joined by you, you is subject आ जाएगा यहाँ पे वापस, by you again. will English classes not have been joined by you again? अच्छा, जिहान, you have asked very good question. क्या आपको पता है there are 4 tenses which cannot change into passive voice? और से सुनेंगे कौन कौन से हैं? प्रेजेंट परफेक्ट कंटिन्यूअस, पास्ट परफेक्ट कंटिन्यूअस, फ्यूचर परफेक्ट कंटिन्यूअस एंड फ्यूचर कंटिन्यूअस. अपने दिमाग में बिठा लें, देयर आर 4 टेंसेस which can never change into passive voice. Number 1, present perfect continuous, past perfect continuous, future perfect continuous and future continuous. ये 4 टेंसेस ऐसे हैं जो कभी भी पैसिव में चेंज नहीं हो सकते. आपकी टीचर आपको दे सकती हैं कि, और ये आपसे कह सकती है कि पैसिव में चेंज करें, लेकिन वो आपको चेक कर रही है कि आया आपके कॉन्सेप्ट क्लियर है या नहीं. आप उसके आगे लिखेंगे नो पैसिव, यानी कि वो चेंज नहीं हो सकता. देयर आर 4 टेंसेस व्हिच कैन नॉट चेंज इनटू पैसिव वॉइस. प्रेजेंट परफेक्ट कंटीन्यूअस, पास्ट परफेक्ट कंटीन्यूअस, future perfect continuous and future continuous. I hope I am clear. So take very good care of yourself till our next lecture. Stay home, stay safe, or any question you want to ask, you can ask me on Google Classroom. Okay?